Dominique Pire was a Belgian Dominican friar whose work helping refugees in post-World War II Europe saw him receive the Nobel Peace Prize in 1958. On December 11, 1958, Pire delivered his Nobel Lecture entitled Brotherly Love, Foundation of Peace. Early biography. Pire was born in Dinan, Belgium. He was the eldest child of four born to Georges Pire, Sr., a civic official, and Berthe Pire. At the outbreak of the First World War in 1914, Pire's family fled from Belgium to France in a boat to escape advancing German troops. After the armistice of 1918, the family was able to return to Dinan, which had been reduced to ruins. Education. Pire studied classics and philosophy at the Collège de Bellevue and at the age of 18 entered the Dominican Priory of Les Arts in Huy. He took his final vows on the 23rd of September 1932, adopting the name Dominique after the order's founder. He then studied theology and social science at the Pontifical International Institute Angelicum, the future Pontifical University of St. Thomas Aquinas, Angelicum in Rome, where he obtained his doctorate in theology in 1936 with a thesis entitled L'apithera insensibilité a realizable et destructrice. He then returned to the studium of Les Arts where he taught sociology. Career. After completing his studies, Pire returned to the priory at Les Arts in Huy, Belgium, where he dedicated himself to helping poor families live according to their dignity. During the Second World War, Pire served as chaplain to the Belgian resistance, actively participating in its activities, such as helping smuggle Allied pilots out of the country. He received several medals for this service after the war. In 1949, he began studying issues relating to post-war refugees and wrote a book about them entitled Du Rhin au Danube avec 60,000 EP. He founded an organization to help them. The organization established sponsorships for refugee families, and during the 1950s built a number of villages in Austria and Germany to help house many refugees. Although a Dominican friar, Dominique Pire always refused to mix his personal faith with his commitments on behalf of social justice, a decision that was not always understood by his religious superiors. After winning the Peace Prize, Pire also helped found a peace university to raise global understanding. Later convinced that peace would not be achievable without the eradication of poverty, he founded Islands of Peace, an NGO dedicated to the long-term development of rural populations in developing countries. Projects were started in Bangladesh and India. He died at Leuven Roman Catholic Hospital on January 30, 1969, from complications following surgery. More than 30 years after his death, the four organizations he founded are still active. In 2008, a program was established in honor of his work at the Las Casas Institute at Blackfriars Hall, University of Oxford. Organizations founded by Dominique Pire. Service d'entraide familiale works towards the social reinsertion of persons in state of difficulty. Aide aux personnes d'acute place acuities is active in the field of refugees in Belgium and sponsors children in developing countries. Université de Paix specializes in conflict prevention in the family and workplace. Islands of Peace conducts long-term development projects with the populations of Burkina Faso, Benin, Mali, Guinea-Bissau, Ecuador, Bolivia and Peru.